How do you stay up to date with the latest trends, and what kind of lessons that took you a long time to learn in your career that you could kind of give advice to?
I belong to a really great Slack channel, ZA Tech and ZA Prod. It's a forum of freelancers, developers, designers, copywriters, a mixed bag. And if I honestly don't know something, it's an open environment to ask. I've met some really great people on there that are very willing to help. I've also got some friends from working otherwhere that have actually been on that group too. So if I've got a technical question and it's 9 a.m. in the morning and my client's still asleep, I can actually just go ask and they help me, and it's really great. Otherwise, I read a lot. I look at like social media UX trends that I follow. I follow a lot of on social media as well. And then team members that I ask questions. There's the other designers that have, a lot of them actually have more experience than me, that I enjoyed chatting with. And we actually both learned from each other. And then we have our monthly knowledge share sessions. And there's also lots of tips and tricks that I get just from Medium articles and playing with lots of applications. I download strange applications and I play with them. It's just using it and then understanding what's annoying and what's lovely. And then when I find something that's lovely, then I just take note of it. And I'm like, I'm going to build something like a calculator. I'm going to play with a lot of calculators. So kind of how I go. I learn by doing.
Okay. Where do you see the field of UX and design going in the next 5 to 10 years?
I don't think UX and UI will necessarily fall away. I like to think that AI will be a tool for getting rid of menial work like image sourcing and message writing. And God, the amount of error messages that I have to write is a lot. I feel like I'm an expert in error messages at this point.
You're an expert copywriter.
Yes. I never wanted to be a writer. I worked actually at a newspaper for a few years and I never wanted to be a writer. I even found, and you see those Facebook memories of things you wrote when you were like 21 and you were like, I wish my boss would just realize I'm not a writer. So, prove myself wrong there. I mean, for junior work, I think it's going to take away a lot of junior work, which is sad for juniors that are upcoming and want to learn, because there's not so much that they can take on because people are just going to use a free AI or Canva or something instead of paying a junior. So there's that. But also, I don't want to do that work. So it's definitely going to save the hassle. And some of my colleagues, former colleagues and friends in the industry, they use AI to write blogs. They use that to do all their writing. So I kind of feel sorry for actual copywriters, journalists and the like, that all you're going to be doing now is fact checking and proofreading. So it is going to take a big toll on making everything look the same. It's definitely got to find a way to be unique. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a very theme-based world of digital products. Every phone is going to be the same. Every website is going to be the same. Everything is just going to look boring. And
that drives us designers crazy.
Yes.
No uniqueness.
As a designer who started out in publishing and moved into all the other areas, I've worked in pretty much everything, branding, all of it. I don't ever work in templates, like website templates. I'd work in from scratch, completely unique, designed just for you. And in that, there is a sense of, this is my website that I paid for, that I know is mine. It's not a theme forest that someone created. And AI is just generally going to be, in my opinion, doing a lot of the menial tasks for the next few years. I mean, tech advances very quickly. So after that phases out, I mean, already you can make photos, generate photos out of anything, although sometimes they have 6 fingers. And it's a little risky, but it's going to be smoothed out and it's not going to take too long to do that. The more people input feedback, the better the AI generation is. I mean, things like gardening applications, which I've started playing with, are really interesting because it can identify your plant, okay? But it's going to get it wrong a lot at first. And then it starts to get better. So people are starting to respond and say, no, it's actually this. And then it's going, okay, now when I see this maple tree, I'm going to say it's a maple tree. I'm not going to say it's a sweet gum. So it's going to learn because of human input. And that's when it's going to start to get more advanced. I don't think that the robots are going to take over the world and it's not going to be like Fallout. Yes, I can't predict the future.
Or Terminator.
Yeah.